What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode. Now, the reason why today's video is being put out today is for one specific reason. Now, this is basically the Black Friday weekend. Now, that means that almost all the technology, all the coolest stuff that's on the market is going to be on sale. So that means that you'll be able to pick up stuff like a dash cam like this for super cheap. So what today's video is going to be about is about multiple dash cams. I've tried using dash cams from different companies, and I've also tried using different models from the same company. One thing is that the better the sensor that is inside of these things, the better of a quality shot you're going to get. You can have two cameras that both record at 1080p, but the video is going to be different based on that. So I'm going to be talking about this guy right here, and this dash cam is not only cheap, it's amazing, but it's really good at picking up both daytime and nighttime footage. It's very clear, it's 1080p, and it won't break the bank. The market right now is cluttered with many different dash cams, but which one is best for you? Well, it really depends on what you're looking for. So if you guys, let's say, are an Uber driver and you want to record what is in front of you, but you also want to be able to record what's behind you, you can get a dash cam that's like this, where it has a rear-facing dash cam and a forward-facing dash cam. So it'll record the road and will also record the interior of the car. So this might be super helpful if you're looking for something like that. Now, if you're looking for a two-channel dash cam that is a different design, instead of having both cameras built into one unit, you can have them separate. You can pick up a unit like this. So you have a dash cam that's meant for the front. You can tilt it up and down. Everything is controlled on the back side from the screen. And it also comes with another camera that you'd attach to the back window of your car. So you have this camera recording the front of the vehicle, and you'd have this one back here recording what's behind you. A dash cam like this is good because it'll come with all the required stuff you need, like all the little clips, all the wires. It even comes with a memory stick. But if you don't need a dual channel dash cam, what you can buy is something like this. This is good for about 95% of the people on the market. All you need is a dash cam that records in front of you. It's small, it's got a little screen on the back, and you can even take pictures with this little thing. So if someone hits you, you can see everything. If someone cuts you off, you can see all of that, and you have video footage of everything that happens in front of you. Similarly to snow tires, if you have snow tires on your car, you can talk to your insurance company and they will actually give you a deduction or a cheaper rate because your vehicle is going to be safe. You're gonna have proper tires meant for the road, and the same thing applies if you have a dash cam. There are many insurance companies out there that will give you a cheaper rate if you tell them that you have one of these things, because this will protect you, and should you get in an accident, instead of it being this guy against you, you have video evidence of, let's say, that guy cutting you off or him crashing into your car. A dash cam like this will go for about $100, but on a weekend like this, where it's Black Friday, you're gonna get an amazing deal, not only on a dash cam like this, but also on other ones on the market. This guy here records at 1080p, this one here records at 1440p facing forward, or 1080 facing both ways. The other dual channel dash cam that I have here also records 1080 front and back. There are other ones on the market that are going to give you even better quality, but you are going to have to spend a little bit more. All of these are relatively cheap. You can spend upwards of $400 plus on a proper 4K dash cam that will record forwards and backwards. It's going to have Wi-Fi enabled to it. It's going to have so many different features. Now, not everyone's going to be having $1 million to spend on a dash cam, but if you look into it, something like this goes on sale every once in a while. So this weekend, check it out. I'll have a link in the description box. You guys can pick one of these things up for cheap. Now, this thing records at 1080p. It does great nighttime and daytime footage, and I love this thing. I personally have this in both of my vehicles. Now, I will use this over the other ones because of how good the quality is and how small this little Vantrue N1 Pro dash cam is. These three cameras are ranked from most expensive to least expensive. And the funniest thing is that I find that the cheapest one does the best job at recording video. So the nighttime and daytime footage on this thing, I've got to say, are better than these two cameras, even though this is basically half the price as this one and almost less than half compared to this one. Now, it does not come with a little micro SD card like this that you do need. And now that it's Black Friday, you can find one of these 64 gig sticks for almost $10. If you guys purchase one of these dash cams, it will come included with the power cable that will hook up to the AC connector inside your car. Now, at the same time, you can purchase a hardwire kit, so the dash cam always has power connected to it, but that's gonna run you an extra about $15, $20. What I'm gonna be showing you guys today is how to wire in the AC part so that's clean, it's not gonna be in the way, and it's a really nice clean install. So first things first, you'll need the power cord that comes with the dash cam. Plug it into the 12-volt outlet in your car. Following that, position the dash cam on the windshield so that it's tucked away behind the rear view mirror. Twist the mount clockwise to activate the suction mount. Then insert the connector into the top of the mount to supply the dash with power. Now it's just a matter of tucking the cord around the windshield so that it does not obstruct your vision. Now on the bottom side of the connector where it connects to the 12-volt outlet, there's a little slider that you can twist, and it'll actually give you an extra port where you can plug in a USB and, let's say, charge your phone from. It makes it so you get an extra USB port without occupying another 12-volt outlet in the car. So if you were charging your phone before, you can still do the same thing and have the dash cam wired to the same port. Now, if you guys are really picky, you can make it so that you don't have to install the hardwire kit into the car, and you can make it so you can't see the cable at all. So I have it run all the way from the top, down the bottom of the A-pillar, down the side of the door, underneath the dash, and it comes out underneath here, and then it connects right here up to the cigarette lighter, right here. When you have the dash cam installed in the car, the only thing that you're going to see is the little dash cam that's just barely peeking through the tint. So if you can see that right there, that's the only thing that you're going to notice once you have it installed. Now, this is not properly hardwired into the car, so this means that we can take this out and install this in another vehicle really easily. Personally, that's why I don't like buying the hardwire kit, but if you guys only have one car, then by all means, do this, hardwire it up to the car. You guys can find a link in the description box for the hardwire kits. They're like 15, 20 bucks. And then at that point, you're not gonna have to occupy the cigarette lighter part of the car. So if you want, you can put some sort of adapter in there, charge your iPod, charge your iPhone, charge whatever the hell you have in the car, and then you'll be done and on your ways. Now, there are some instructions that come included with this kit. It is pretty straightforward. There are some features that you might need to go through, like looping, for instance. Once the memory card is full, it will just keep erasing the oldest file, and then it'll record over top of that. It'll do that and just keep repeating itself. There's a parking mode, there's a G sensor inside the camera itself. So let's say the car is hit, the camera will notice that and it will turn on and record should you get in an accident when your car's parked. It's pretty cool. The camera does have to be powered though. So if you do have a hardwire kit, it has to be wired to a fuse that constantly has power. But another reason why I'm telling you guys about this is because this is a new Tool Tuesday video, even though it's not on Tuesday. But the reason why I'm telling you this is because you guys can also check out all the other tools that I featured, and you guys can find links to those in the description box. They're guaranteed going to be going on sale during this weekend, so be sure to check that out. So these here are the tools that I featured on the first 10 videos from New Tool Tuesday. The first tool that I featured are these Detail Guards hose rollers. They prevent your hose from getting stuck on your tire whenever you're washing your car. The second video that I showed you guys was regarding this Astro 50 SL detailing light. I showed you how to use this so that you can find scratches in your paint very easily. The third video that I showed you guys was regarding this DeWalt impact gun. Now, I showed you this thing and I showed you how it was literally half the size of the $8.99 gun, yet twice as practical. The fourth video was regarding this Gilmore foam sprayer. Now, I use this soap sprayer every time I wash a car to ensure that I get a scratch-free finish. The fifth video in this playlist was regarding the Porter Cable variable heat gun. I showed you how useful this thing is, and I use it whenever I'm doing any kind of vinyl work, whenever I need to remove a vehicle emblem, or if I'm applying some tint on a vehicle. This sixth video in this playlist was regarding this Sunx super low profile jack. Now, this is by far my most used tool, considering anytime I need to change a wheel, anytime I need to change my brakes, or anytime I need to change some fluid on my car, I will be using this to get my car up in the air so I can get underneath it. The seventh video was regarding this disc brake piston windback retractor kit. This tool I don't exactly use every day, but this is super handy whenever I need to push a brake caliper piston back into the caliper assembly. The eighth video is also brake related. It was regarding this Capri pneumatic brake bleeder. This tool is used whenever you want to bleed your braking system or your clutch system and you don't have someone else to help you get this done. This pneumatic system is easy to use and it takes literally no time at all to get any of these big procedures done. The ninth video was regarding the slippery Pete fluid pumps. Now, this is a tool that is needed whenever you plan on performing a dump and pump procedure. Whenever you're replacing the transmission fluid, differential fluid, or both, these pumps are a must to get all that new fluid into the housings. The 10th video in this playlist is regarding the spill-proof funnel kit. Now, this kit is designed to make coolant flushes a piece of cake. It makes putting the new fluid in and bleeding the system a breeze, as the fluid and pressure is always going to be above the bleeding port, and it also ensures that you won't spill any coolant while doing this. The 11th tool I showed you guys today in this video, it's the dash cams. They're an amazing thing to get you by, especially now that it's starting to get cold. When it gets cold out, when there's snow on the ground, people don't know how to drive, there's plenty more accidents, and it's a great way to protect yourself and just making sure that you are safe when you go from A to B. Instead of it being your word against someone else's, you now have video evidence of what actually happened. Now, the next video that's going to be coming out for this playlist is going to be coming out this following Tuesday. Stay tuned, guys. I hope you guys like this video. Anyways, if you want to find any of these tools that I featured before or the dash cams, check the description box. I have more information down there for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any further questions, comment section's down there. You know what to do. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.